Boom. What's going on? This Jay. We back with another one, and on this one, I'm gonna be talking about work-life balance for like young professionals, and tips and things I've learned over the years through experience or somebody done told me, and that helped me with my work-life balance, with like dealing with like family and work life and personal self things that I want to do for myself. So like, boom, we about to get into it. Tip number one: setting boundaries. You definitely always want to set boundaries because you just don't want to put yourself in a position that you don't want to be in, and then it help you stay disciplined, it help you focus on your goals and staying on your tasks and things like that. So I always set them boundaries. Like, you don't want nobody calling you 11 o'clock at night. Like, I had learned in this professional development class, you need to treat your phone kind of like business hours. Like, don't have nobody calling you before a certain time or after a certain time, because sometimes that could leave you in a compromising position to where you wanted to get something done, but you have somebody call you like at 3 o'clock, like, hey bro, let's go do this, but you still got work to get done, especially when you're an entrepreneur, because ain't nobody breathing down your back. You got to get yourself paid. So it's like, you got to set them boundaries, like, hey, nah, it's business time, these is business hours, I'm working. Make people look at what you do as work, as a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, my peoples, they know when I'm in the studio and I'm working, they don't come down and bother me. Like, you know what I mean? They might ask me a quick question and things like that, but they normally try to like let me have my space to myself so I can get the work done, So boom, set boundaries. And that leads me into number two: learn to say no. Because I don't put myself in positions that I really didn't want to be in, because I didn't say no, because I felt like I had to be a good person or nice to this person or to develop a relationship. And sometimes you do got to do things you don't want to do, but learning to say no to certain things, turning down certain opportunities is definitely great. So like, you might get somebody who want to do a project with you, and you gave them a discount, but they still want more of a discount. So are you really going to give them a project and you still got overhead to pay, you still got ROI to get back? Like, you know what I mean? So some things you gotta be like, nah, but I can help you out by leading you into a direction to somebody who probably can do it for a cheaper price. Like, you still want to kind of give somebody resources or help people out, like, but learn to say no. Like, even when I just mentioned people calling you just gotta tell them no. You gotta be disciplined. Ain't nothing wrong with turning down certain things. Tip number three, which I already said a couple times: stand disciplined. Stand down to what you said. Like, one thing about it I learned, and my mom and my peoples always used to tell me, like, man, you gotta keep your word. So if you tell somebody you're gonna do something, you need to go ahead and follow through and do it. Like, so, cause if you don't stay disciplined with yourself, you start to doubt yourself and not trust yourself. And when you can't trust yourself and doubt yourself, then you can't really trust nobody else. Like, it's kind of like the cliche saying, like, you can't love nobody else if you can't love yourself. So like, and whether you like it or not, discipline is a form of self-love. Like, you know what I mean? You can't be out here undisciplined, because then it come off as like people won't want to work with people who undisciplined, or who they feel like can't get the job done or go back on their word and things like that. So, definitely make sure you stay disciplined and stick to what you say. So like, if you like, I'm going to take a break today, do it. Make sure you do it. Make sure you take a break, which goes into tip number 4: self-care. Always take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, your mental health and your physical health, then everything you're doing is obsolete anyway, because you're going to have to quit your job, or you're going to have to quit your business for a while to get your body together if you're dealing with like health problems. Like, and I know some people out here might be dealing with actual health problems. So, take care of yourself. So like, cause I get to the point to where I'll burn out. I work way too much and I'll burn out, like, and then music will burn me out, video, all that, just thinking about it, planning the next project, all that'll burn me out. So I've been learning like to find ways to get my self-care going. Like, it might be little things like going for a walk, you know, I'm a music head, so I might just spend the afternoon, you know, listening to music. So like, definitely figure out your self-care, your plan, and get to it. Tip number 5, tasks and goals. Know your tasks and know your goals. Make sure your task is leading up to your goals, like we used to do at elementary. Smart goals, like, you know, make sure you got obtainable goals, reachable goals, and always have that goal that's way out there, because it's good to have a goal that's too big as well. Like they tell you, dream big. Man, have a goal that's way out there that might be unreachable, but always have them goals that you can get done right now, which is gonna lead up to your task. And stay disciplined on it. Stay disciplined, but always know your task and know which goal you trying to accomplish. Family days. I always have family days. My family days is Sundays, which is today. I'm kind of like I'm kind of going back on what I'm telling you to do, but right after this, I'm going to chill my son. So it's like, have your family days, stick to it. Like, you know, and it's even great to have family days with like your siblings and things like that. Like, even if you don't have kids, you know, have family days with your siblings and things like that, because it's like pressing reset. It help you reset, and have days for yourself. Have days for yourself to where you just spend the whole day to you, like, you know, because those days are important. Like, back to the self-care thing, but a family day is great. It help you balance out the work life a little bit. That way, your family don't feel like they never see you, you know, because like for me, I might pick up something part-time and pay bills, and then, you know, use my business to reinvest, have fun, and do other stuff like that, you know. So I might work, let's say, 8 to 5 one day, and then when I get off, I work for myself from 6 to 10. You know, so all that time you missing out with your family. So have them family days so they know, like, okay, Sunday I can count for you being here, like, you know. So definitely keep that in mind. Last tip, and then I'm out of here. Tip number 7, downtime. That's kind of like family days, and it kind of mix in with self-care, but you definitely need downtime. Don't run yourself into the ground, because you don't, and you, like I said, you don't want to burn out. You run yourself in the ground, you don't get no downtime, and all you doing is thinking about it. You know, that could lead you into depression, stress, and all that type deal. Like, it done happened to me before. Like, you know, so just working way too much. Like, I had someone tell me, you need to give more time to yourself. You need to relax, meditate, whatever you need to do to get back to Jay. You need to do that more and take a break from being in the studio 24/7, or trying to get the next thing done and trying to help everybody in the family and things like that. But yeah, those are the tips for this week. I appreciate y'all tuning in again. If you find it helpful, share it with somebody, like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, let's see what I got going on. New music on the way. And then I'm going to plug Marella Mir, MarellaMir.com, on the way. Look out for that. For any multimedia needs, hit me up, yatesmultimedia.com. Check us out. Got a couple projects on the horizon. A few things I'm working on. So, and I'm still trying to get some things going with WYSO as well. So, you know, stay tuned to what I'm doing and continue checking out what I got going on. If you find it helpful, like I said, share it. But we out.